2 for Arm Recognition editorial team at CIDEF 2019, the international exhibition of military equipment for defense and natural disaster. Today we will focus to the latest military equipment which are now in service with the Peruvian Armed Forces. We had the chance to make an exclusive video interview with the Peruvian soldiers who has received new portable radio from the company Leonardo. New equipment of the Peruvian Armed Forces include a new anti-ship missile system, a new multiple rocket launch system from China, Type 90B, a new bridge yellow system from China, and a new LAV-2 in ambulance version.
Good morning. Naval Group is present in CIDEF for the 5th time. It's the 7th exhibition of CIDEF, and we are present for the exhibition nearly since the beginning. So we are much interested of the Peruvian market as soon as the Peruvian Navy has lots of projects like submarine replacement or surface ship replacement. So we are working with the Peruvian Navy in order to propose all the innovative solutions from Naval Group. The Go-In, as you can see there, it's a success story for Naval Group. As soon as we sold this ship in many countries all over the world. The quality of the product, I think that it was proven, as I said, through the several projects we have all over the world. But I can say that Naval Group has in its DNA the capacity to make some transfer of technology, and we prove it all over the project we are managing. What we are doing in many countries in Latin America, it's working in a very close relationship with the industrial base, what we call BI today in Latin America, and we are developing a lots of agreement with some company, industrial company, in order to involve this company in our project. The Go-In, it's a modular design, with this ship, as I said, we sold it in several countries in the world, but the main feature, it's a modular design. More than that, this ship was made in transfer of technology in several countries in the world, so it's a sea-proven design and combat-proven design, which is in the market inside the very few ships able to do that. In the region, we have sold some OPVs in Argentina recently, which are benefiting from the technology of Go-In.
Mr. Ademir Arguedas of Peruvian Army, with in charge the technical management of the communication equipment for Peruvian Army. At this very moment, just the Army deals with this type of radio. Before it used to use the Celx radio, the formerly Celx radio, that currently is Leonardo as well.
Claro, bueno, yo lo había dicho en un principio, trabajamos con dos tipos de banda, una que es la UHF y otra que es la VHF.
The main technical characteristic is it is a dual band radio, VHF and UHF. It can be used for communication, voice, data and video. As we can see, we have two radio connected with a broadband waveform, capable of transmitting video signals that can be used on the field in order to transmit to the command post the real video situation.
My name is Igor Chechikov. I am a Deputy Director General for holding company Russian Helicopters. This exhibition is of great interest for us because in this country is the biggest Russian fleet of Russian helicopters. It accounts for about more than 100 Russian helicopters. Mainly our helicopters are 8 and Mi-24, Mi-35 helicopters, which are operated very successfully to fulfill different tasks. And of course we in both areas, in civilian and military, and we pay very great attention to their operation and after-sales support. Lima and Peru is the key country for our presence for Latin American region. During this exhibition we represent our newest types of helicopters, from light class, which is ANSAT, middle class, which is a new generation of Mi-8, Mi-17 helicopters, and intermediate class between middle and heavy Mi-38. All these helicopters are at series production now, and we supply them to both regions, to Russian market and to international market as well. So we participate in all so-called important events all over the world. The next one will be a big representation during air show in Paris in June, and we plan to bring ANSAT helicopter to that exhibition, which will fly and which will be able for us to familiarize potential operators and customers with the technical specification of the helicopters. It seems to us that it will create big interest for all other regions as well.
Cesar Cruz, chief editor of Peru Defensa magazine, the only Peruvian defense-related magazine. We have over 10 years in the market, and we try to provide the Peruvian the information they want to know about the defense and security situation. Peruvian defense changes its priorities in order to provide not only conventional defense, but also give more emphasis on the disaster relief operations in the Tiburon system. Well, Peruvian Navy enlistment divisions has a technology development brand that is looking to provide Peruvian Navy solutions for the requirements. One of the requirements was to take advantage of the stock of automatic missiles, C2C missiles, some of which were dismounted from the frigates in order to exchange them for exocet, latest generation exocet, but the automatic missile is still valid. So they decided to use them to create a naval coast defense battery with the automatic system. This vehicle behind me is a prototype of the system called Tiburon, which is shark in English. And they have already performed one successful fire test late last year, and they have currently been developing the complementary system, the command and control system, and the radar system related to this battery. So they expect to have this operational in 1-2 years maybe. The Peruvian Army has recently created what they call the multi-purpose brigade, which is a unit that get together some infantry and special forces units, but with focus on the disaster relief operations. They are now implementing their equipment for this second purpose of the unit. They have received help from the Chinese government that they have provided a large donation, which includes some ambulance, some mine seeking equipment, some there's a campaign hospital, and also one of these bridge system, 111, it's called 111, which is a system that includes 5 vehicles, which each one carry 15 meters bridge part, which can be deployed as a single or all together in order to create a 75 meters bridge. The idea is to provide emergency communications, open communication in case of a disaster operation. Peruvian Army had developed a project in the recent past years regarding improving its artillery systems. This included short and large range multiple rocket launchers. The long-range local launcher project is still pending for solution, but the short-range equipment was selected. This Type 90 multiple rocket launcher from China. They received 28 launchers from China, but they still have the BM-21, so they have decided to work them along the new Chinese equipment. They have improved this previous existing system with exchanging the carrying vehicle from the Russian original vehicle, which was already too old and not operational, for manned vehicles that are from stock of Peruvian Navy. Manned vehicles are model 20280, model 20280. They have exchanged the vehicles, and this new version of the BM-21 is already in service in Peruvian Army. They have made test launches and it's operational. They developed this version of BM-21, extracting the solution, the technical solution, from the Type 90. They saw how the Chinese modified this Dongfeng truck to carry the launcher, so they apply the same solution to the manned truck. They received 32 Lab 2 vehicles from General Dynamics Land System, and among them there were 4 that were ambulance version. So they just received them in that configuration. Peruvian Army received from 2015 to 2017 24 Mi-171SH helicopters. These helicopters have performed very well in Peru. The armed forces are very pleased of their results. Were very useful for the fight in the BRAE coin operations zone. And requirements from the Army, from the Navy, from Air Force, and also police are still pending, even though 24 helicopters for a small country is a large fleet. The version that Peruvian Army got, the SHP, per Peruvian, it's a version, an attack version of the Mi-171. Has the capability to carry B8 rocket launcher for 20 80mm rockets, also gun pods called UPK pods, which has 2 guns of 23mm, and also on the doors they have like up to 5 machine guns. There is also the possibility to equip them with a D-long M134 machine guns, fast fire, and also they can carry bombs if necessary to perform bombing. And as the original Mi-8 and second generation Mi-17, Peruvian Army has always got the armored version of the Mi helicopters, because the helicopters are always involved in coin operations in Peru.